When you look at the absolute top tier of gaming desktops in 2026, there are only a few systems that are actually trying to push the limits instead of just refreshing last year's hardware. This one sits right in that category. The Dell Alienware Area 51AAT2250 is built like a statement piece. It is not trying to be subtle, and it is definitely not trying to be budget-friendly. This is a full-scale performance machine designed for people who want maximum power without building a system from scratch. At the core of this setup is Intel's Core Ultra 9 285K processor with 24 cores. That alone already sets the tone. This is a CPU built for heavy multitasking, serious productivity workloads, and high frame rate gaming without compromise. Whether you are streaming, editing, rendering, or gaming at the same time, this chip is built to handle it without slowing down. Then you pair that with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5080 featuring 16GB of next-generation GDDR7 memory. This is where things start to feel overpowered in a good way. At high resolutions like 4K, modern games with ray tracing are no longer just playable, they are smooth. You are not constantly adjusting settings to keep performance stable. The headroom is finally there. Memory is also not holding anything back. With 32GB of DDR5 RAM running at 6400 speed, multitasking feels effortless. You can have multiple heavy applications open, jump between games, editing software, browsers, and still not feel any slowdown. It is the kind of system where you stop thinking about closing apps just to save performance. Storage is handled by a 2TB NVMe solid-state drive. That means fast boot times, near-instant game launches, and quick file transfers. In real usage, it removes a lot of the waiting that used to be normal in older systems. But raw specs only tell part of the story. What matters more is how this machine actually behaves under pressure. In gaming performance, this system is built for high-end 1440p and 4K gaming. You can push ultra settings in modern AAA titles and still maintain strong, consistent frame rates. Even with ray tracing enabled, the experience stays smooth rather than becoming a slideshow of dropped frames. What stands out most is stability. A lot of high-performance systems can spike in benchmarks but struggle to maintain consistency over long sessions. This one is clearly tuned for sustained output. Long gaming sessions do not cause sudden dips or unpredictable throttling when airflow is managed properly. Thermals are always a concern in pre-built high-power desktops, especially ones packing this level of hardware. Here, the internal cooling design does a solid job of keeping temperatures under control. It does get warm under heavy load, but not in a way that affects performance in any meaningful way during real gaming scenarios. Outside of gaming, this system is also extremely capable for creative workloads. Video editing, 3D rendering, animation, and AI-assisted tasks all benefit heavily from the combination of high-core CPU performance and a next-generation GPU. Export times are significantly reduced, and timeline scrubbing feels much more responsive even with heavy effects applied. Design-wise, Alienware continues its signature futuristic aesthetic. It is bold, slightly aggressive, and very recognizable. This is not a minimalist workstation. It is a performance-focused machine that looks like it belongs in a high-end gaming setup. Of course, the big question is value. This is a premium-tier desktop, and it is priced like one. You are paying not just for components, but for convenience, tuning, thermal design, and the ability to unbox and immediately get top-tier performance without building or configuring anything yourself. That is really the trade-off here. You can build something similar manually, but this gives you a ready-to-go ecosystem that is already optimized and tested as a full system. So the decision comes down to what matters more to you: maximum control and customization, or maximum convenience with flagship-level performance out of the box. Because this machine is not trying to be just another gaming PC. It is trying to be an endgame level setup for people who want everything running at the highest possible tier without compromise. If that is what you are looking for, this system makes a very strong argument for itself.